Hey guys, welcome back to Mom's Vocals. So, as you can tell by my mini ears, today is a Disney video. So I don't know if you all watching know this, but Disney has this thing where if you run into a particularly friendly cast member or character while on your trip, you can actually go into the app and give them a shout out. And once you do that, they'll get something special from their job. I don't know all the details, but they'll either get like a raise or they'll get like a shout out, more likely to get Employee of the Month, something like that. So I have, I believe, 3 story times about 3 incredible cast members. One of which is a character that I met on my last Disney trip, and this video is just to kind of encourage you to like go on the app and give friendly people that you meet a shout out, because they're working very hard to make your trip as magical as possible, and they really do deserve a shout out. They deserve the money that they earn. So yeah, that's what this video is. And so I guess we'll go into story number 1 now. So, story number 1, this happened the first day, all of these stories happened on my last Disney trip. So, the first story happened the night of the first day that I got there. I was at Magic Kingdom. I had a reservation at Be Our Guest with my mother, and so it was during the after hours event, so not many people were in the park, which was so nice. So we had a reservation at Be Our Guest during the after hours party, and we were seated in the ballroom, which I was going to put in a request to sit in the ballroom because last time we had went to this restaurant a few years ago, we had not gotten the ballroom, which was what we wanted. We were sat in the Rose Gallery, which was fine. It's still a beautiful room, but it wasn't what we wanted, so it wasn't as enjoyable of experience as it could have been. So this time I was gonna like put in a request when I got to the restaurant, like, please sit us in the ballroom. And so we get there and I'm about to do it, and the lady that is there helping us, she just walks us right over to the ballroom and sits us down. So it was really nice. We didn't even have to put in a request. That's just where she put us, so that was really nice. That's not the story though, but I mean, shout out to her. She's not the person that I'm talking about though, but I mean, she was really cool too. We're sitting down, we're looking at the menus, and then our server comes over, and he's this like really nice guy. He looks about like middle-aged. He looked like he could be someone's father. He like takes our orders. It was delicious. Everything we ate at this restaurant was delicious. The service was so good, and that's what I want to talk about. Particularly, the reason why I gave him a shout out was because throughout the entire dinner, he would constantly call me princess. And I think that's what they're trained to do in the castle restaurants, because, it's a castle. The people eating there are princes and princesses. So I think that was a really cool thing that they did for guests there. Throughout the meal, whenever he addressed me, he would call me princess, and I thought that was a really nice, extra magical touch. And I heard previously that they did that at Cinderella's Royal Table, but I don't remember that happening while I was there, so I found it to be really cool that I got that sort of interaction at Be Our Guest. So that was the first story, and the first person that I gave a shout. He was just, honestly, like, such a good server. The service was amazing, and he was just really nice. So that was the first guy that I gave a shout out. And I didn't remember his name, unfortunately. So usually how you'll shout cast members out on the app is there'll be a place for you to enter in their name and enter in where they were working. But if you don't remember their name, Disney is known to when you forget your name tag at Disney, they will say, okay, you're Bob from California. I'm just making that up. But they'll say, you're Bob from California today. Or you're Chris from Chicago. I think those are the 2 go-to names. So you can say, oh, Bob from Chicago or Chris from this place helped me out, and then you can put what time they were working and where they were working, and then Disney will usually find that person and give them something special. So it's okay if you don't remember their name. So that's what I did for the people in this video. So that was story 1, and now we're moving on to story 2 and person number 2. And story number 2 has to do with this pair of ears. So we have these orange bird ears from Loungefly, and this is actually a Flower and Garden exclusive merch item. It says Disney Loungefly. This was from the festival that was going on in Epcot when I was there. So I went to Citrus Blossom and picked up these ears and the orange bird zipper. And my mom wanted to get the shrimp that were there. So we go there, I'm looking at the merch, I see these ears, and I pick them up because they're really cute. So we walk around the rest of the day, through Epcot. We have a great time, great day, you know. And then we go to exit the park, and I realize, like, up towards the gate, as we're about to walk out, that I don't have the ears. And I can, like, remember in my mind where I left them. Previously, we had ridden Remy's Ratatouille Adventure in the France Pavilion, and I remember setting them down next to me because I didn't want them to fly off on the ride, you know? And I never picked them back up and took them with me. So, yeah, some person, whoever got on that ride next, got a free pair of orange bird ears. So I was like, oh, crap. But I was like, oh, well, you know, it's okay. But luckily, we had to get our photos from this store that happened to be right next to the gate. And so we walked in there to get our photos, and I see another pair of these ears, and I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna repurchase them, because why not? Not like that would be a waste of money or anything. So I repurchase them, I pick them up, and I go to the cash register, and this woman is working behind the cash register, and we start up a conversation, because, you know, Disney cast members are super friendly. She's like, oh, have you had a good day? And I'm like, yeah, and I kind of lost my ears on Remy's Ratatouille Adventure, though, so that's why I'm repurchasing them. Like, you know, small talk. And I was just, you know, I wasn't trying to get anything, like, extra when I was told of this. Like, I promised. I was not trying to get anything. I was just having a conversation with her. That's my disclaimer. And so she goes, oh, I'm so sorry you lost your ears. I can give you, like, a 50% discount on them. And I was like, you don't have to do that, like, honestly, like, I can pay the full price. And she was like, no, it's okay. And so she gave me, like, 50% discount on these, and so I didn't have to fully pay for them again. I was like, that's so sweet. So yeah, I ended up with another pair of orange bird ears, and I didn't have to purchase them fully again. So yeah, she was really sweet, and yeah, more than deserving of a shout out on the app. So yeah, that was story 2. And then we have story 3. So on this day, I was in Hollywood Studios, and I had a dinner reservation at the Character Meal Hollywood and Vine. Currently it was springtime, so I was there for Minnie's Springtime Dine, and I believe that is Minnie, Goofy, Mickey, Pluto, and maybe Donald. I'm not sure. So I head over there, and we get seated, and I'm seeing the characters. Food's really good. They have an ice cream sundae bar there, which is really cool. So yeah, everything's going good. We're having fun. And then Minnie comes up to me, and she's got this really cute little dress on. It's got flowers on it. She always has the prettiest dresses. So we're talking, she gives me a hug, and then I ask her, hey Minnie, can you sign my autograph book? And so, of course, she says yes. I was expecting her to just write, you know, love Minnie Mouse XOXO, because that's what she usually writes. But instead, she flips through my autograph book, and I'm not sure what she's doing. But she starts writing the autograph, and then, you know, she gives me a goodbye hug and she leaves. And then I look at my autograph book, and I'm like, oh my gosh, she said to insert my name here from Minnie Mouse XOXO, and no character has ever done that before. And I'm like, how did she know my name? And then I realized my name is in the front of the autograph book, because there's a little spot at the autograph book where it says this book belongs to, and then you write your name. So that was a really special moment. No character has ever done that for me before. And here's the thing about my name, guys. Everyone always spells my name wrong. My name is kind of unique, so everyone always spells it wrong. But, of course, Minnie Mouse spelled it right because she's Minnie Mouse. So that was very fun. Yeah, that was a very special moment. That was honestly one of the best moments of the whole trip. So, yeah, of course I gave Minnie Mouse a shout out on the app. So, those were the 3 stories. It was a great trip. Comment down below some magical moments you've had at Disney. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.